electromagnetic spectrum. So what is an electromagnetic spectrum? The electromagnetic spectrum is the orderly distribution of electromagnetic waves. Now, electromagnetic waves consists of these waves: radio waves, microwaves, infrared radiation, visible light, ultraviolet light, X-rays, and gamma rays. All together only it is electromagnetic spectrum. It is arranged in terms of frequency or wavelength. So if they are arranged in terms of frequency or wavelength, then we call it as spectrum. We call it as the electromagnetic spectrum. So this is a picture which is representing the electromagnetic spectrum. Here it is another picture which is representing the electromagnetic spectrum. In this spectrum, you can see, except the visible light, all the other radiations are not visible to our eyes. It is not visible to our eyes. Now here, radio waves. Now, what is the source of this radio waves? Now, the radio waves are produced by accelerated charges, acceleration motion of charges in conducting wires. Okay, so when a conducting wire, the charges in the conducting wire will get accelerated and they move. By means of that, what is produced? Radio waves are produced. What is the frequency range? 10 hertz. It ranges from few hertz to 10 raised to 9 hertz. And it shows the properties of reflection and diffraction. Reflection, when it falls on certain surfaces, it will produce what? It will be bounced back. Okay. So that is called as the reflection. And diffraction is bending of the waves. So the waves can bend and travel. And where it is used in radio and television communication systems, and also in cell phones we are using it, but in cell phones we are using a higher bandwidth. Okay, so ultra high frequency band. The next one is microwaves. So what is the source of microwaves? Here it is produced by special vacuum tubes such as klystron, magnetron, and gun diode. These are produced by what? Special vacuum tubes such as klystron, magnetron, and gun diodes. And what is the frequency of that? 10 raised to 9 hertz to 10 raised to 11 hertz. And what is the property of these microwaves? It will undergo reflection and polarization. Polarization means what? Restricting the vibrations of the waves to only one plane. That is called as polarization. Where we are using these microwaves? These microwaves are used in radar system for aircraft navigation. Okay, in radar signals, and it is used to find out the speed of the vehicle, and also it is used for microwave oven for cooking, and it is used for very long distance wireless communications through satellites. So these are some of the uses of what? Microwaves. The next one is the infrared radiation. Infrared radiations means heat radiations, so it is produced by hot bodies and also by when the molecules are undergoing rotational and vibrational transitions. So when the molecules in a gas or in a body is undergoing what? Rotational or vibration transitions, then what is produced? Infrared radiations are produced. What is the frequency range? That is 10 raised to 11 hertz to 4 into 10 raised to 14 hertz. Now, what is the use of this infrared radiations? It is used to provide electrical energy to satellites by means of solar cells. Okay, so in satellites are receiving energy by the hot radiations. Okay, and it is used to produce dehydrated fruits, so dry fruits. Okay, so the water from the fruits will be what? Removed. So for that they are producing the they are used to produce the dehydrated fruits. For that they are using the infrared radiation. And in greenhouses, to keep the plants what? Warm. And heat therapy for muscular sprain, pain or sprain. Okay, so in physiotherapy treatments they'll give some hot treatments. Okay, so that they'll be using for this. TV remote signal, you have the what? Red light. Okay, so that is a infrared radiation signal, and you can use these infrared radiations for night vision. Okay, because the infrared radiation is having the property of passing through fog and mist. Okay, and also during very dark time. Okay, so it can easily passes through that. So in In places where there is high snow and mist or that, they are using in the vehicles and all, they'll be using what? Headlamps as these infrared lamps. So we can see the road clearly. And also they are used to take what? Photographies during night time, night vision. Okay. So they are using this infrared radiations for all these purposes. The next is visible light. You all know visible light. Visible light is the light which is visible to our eyes. This is produced by incandescent bodies. Incandescent bodies are ordinary bulbs. Okay, and also it is radiated by excited atoms in gases. When the atoms excited inside a gases, it would produce what? Light. Now, what is the frequency range? 4 into 10 raised to 4 to 8 into 10 raised to 14 hertz. 4 into 10 raised to 4 to what? 8 into 10 raised to 14 hertz. What are the properties here? It obey the properties of reflection, refraction, interference, diffraction, and polarization. So you all know these properties. Here, interference means what? Superpositions of waves. Okay. Diffraction, bending of waves. Polarization, restricting the vibrations to only one plane. And it also exhibit photoelectric effect. Photoelectric effect, when rays from the sun falls on any metal target, electrons are produced. What is electrons are produced? That is called as what? Photoelectric effect. Now, where we are using this, this is used to study the structure of molecules. Okay. And it is used to study the arrangement of electrons in the external shells of atom. And it can produce what? Sensation of vision to our eyes. Okay. The next is ultraviolet radiation. This is produced by sun, arc, and ionized gases. All these are the sources of what? Ultraviolet radiation. And the frequency range is from 8 into 10 raised to 14 hertz to 10 raised to 17 hertz. And these ultraviolet radiations are having very less penetrating power. So it will be absorbed by the ozone layer of the atmosphere. When it falls on our human body, it is harmful to our human body. Okay. It is used to destroy bacteria in sterilizing the surgical instruments. They are using for destroying bacteria and in sterilizing the surgical instruments. Burglar alarm, which is used to find out the thieves, to detect invisible writing. Okay. Fingerprints, and also used for studying the atomic structure. The next one is the X-ray. Now, what is how X-rays are produced? When high-speed electrons are suddenly stopped by a high atomic number target. Okay, that is a metal which is having very high atomic number. X-rays are produced. And another method is by electronic transition among the innermost orbits of the electron. Okay, among the innermost orbits of the atoms, if the electrons are transferred from one orbit to another orbit, X-rays are what produced. Okay. Now, what is the frequency range? It is from 10 raised to 17 hertz to 10 raised to 90 hertz. Now, these X-rays are having more penetrating power than that of the ultraviolet radiation. So, it is extensively used in studying the structure of inner atomic electron shells and crystal structures. Okay. In hospitals, it is used for detecting fractures, diseased organs, formation of bones and stones, observing the progress of what? Healing bones. And in industries, it is used to find out the finished final product. They are finding the faults, cracks, flaws, holes, all these in the finished products. To check the finished products, they are using the infrared, using the ultraviolet radiations. It is using X-ray radiations. They are using the X-ray radiations. The next one is gamma rays. It is produced by transition of radioactive nuclei. It is produced by what? Transition of radioactive nuclei. And in decay of certain elementary particles. Elementary particles, say alpha particles, beta particles, if they are get decay, what is produced? Gamma rays are produced. Okay. Now, what are the properties of these gamma rays? It can affect the photographic plates. Okay, and it produces fluorescence. When these gamma rays falls on certain metal targets, it produce what? Fluorescence. When they passes through that of the gases, it will produce ionization of the gases. And it is having the property of what? Diffraction. It can bend and travel. What is the frequency range? It is from 10 raised to 18 hertz and above. The frequency range is 10 raised to 18 hertz and above. Now compare with that of other rays. These gamma rays are having very high penetrating power, okay, than that of what X-rays and ultraviolet radiations. So since it is having no charge, we know the electromagnetic waves are not having any charge. They are not deflected by electric and magnetic field, so they don't have any charge. Okay, it is harmful to human body. It is harmful to human body. Now, what is the use of this gamma rays? It can provide information about the structure of atomic nuclei, to study about the atomic nuclei, and in radiotherapy for the treatment of cancer and tumor. So this is used in radiotherapies and food to kill the pathogenic microorganisms. So when we pass the gamma rays into the food, the microorganisms can be easily killed. Okay, so these are the properties and uses of what gamma radiations. So we have learned about all the types of electromagnetic waves, their sources of production and their frequency and their uses in various fields.